I'm excited for the Clippers, Ty Lue, and Bradley Beal. Think about it, people. We said Bradley Beal was on a trajectory for the Hall of Fame. He accepts a trade to Phoenix. You bring him in, and I know the snow job given to these guys. Oh my God. With you, KD, and Book, man, we're going to win 65 games. We're going to finish number one in the West. We're going to the NBA Finals. We're going to host that trophy. Yeah, look who we got. We got three guys that can get 90 on any given night. Great. But what we didn't factor in, chemistry, fit. Who's going to do the dirty work? Think about something. 90% of all the best players in the league, they identify themselves with what part of the game? Offense. That's what gets you paid. That's what gets you All-Star, first team, second team, third team, All-NBA, league-wide recognition, the media talking about you, scoring. Think about it. I learned a trick early in my career. Instead of being intimidated when you're guarding a Hall of Fame caliber player, lick your chops, because understand something. Nobody is going to stop that guy from getting his 20 or 25. Not you, nobody. But guess what you can do? A lot of times your best scorer on the other team is your worst defender. They can't defend. Think about it. When you watch NBA games, especially in the playoffs, look at it and see who the telecasters and the analysts say who's the worst defender and watch how they place this guy on different guys. Go back to when Dallas played Minnesota. Who was Luka guarding? Rudy Gobert. A guy that they say, look, all you got to do is keep him off the glass. So understand something. That's how we measure players, and that's how players measure themselves, by points. So when you understand that and you look at what a team is trying to accomplish when they put these things together, you look at the Clippers, Bradley Beal, you're adding another 20-point score to a team that needs him from this reason. This is the difference between Bradley Beal going to the Clippers and other teams. We already know Kawhi Leonard's going to play 50, maybe 60 games, if we're lucky. He's not playing 82. He's not playing the 65 to be first team all NBA and accolades like that. He passed that. He's going to play the number of games it takes for him to get in the best shape and be ready for the playoffs without getting hurt. That's what his goal is going to be. Anything else, not worth talking about. So understanding that when I look at this team, and I think Bradley Beal, what he adds to his team, the value, the ball handling, the scoring, all the things that come with Bradley Beal, I think now that this is a great move for the Clippers. I think it puts the Clippers in that conversation because think about something. You need guys like Bradley Beal when you need that buffer for Kawhi Leonard when he misses games. Plus, we'll get a chance to see more of the old Bradley Beal because this Bradley Beal is going to be able to get his mojo back and go out there and go get buckets. And last but not least, he's playing with the best pure point guard in the league right now, James Harden. And if he did the things he did with John Wall, I can only imagine what he's going to do with James Harden. So now I got to ask you this. Do you like this move by Bradley Beal and his people going to the Clippers?
Oh, I do like this move. First, it helps Phoenix get under that second apron.
Yes.
So that's good for Phoenix. But for Bradley Beal, to your point, Kawhi's not going to play but so many games. And he's playing with James. James is a willing passer.
Yeah.
And they're going to need another scorer, definitely considering that they got rid of Norman Powell earlier this month.
But look at what the Clippers have added now. I think Norman Powell is a better player than John Collins.
Correct.
But when you look at the moves, when you bring in a bad Bradley Beal, that offsets Norman Powell scoring.
Right.
Because Bradley Beal can do what Norman Powell does, and we can also make this argument better. Then you look at bringing in Bradley Beal, and then you look at some of the other moves the Clippers have made this offseason. Adding Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
I think as a backup, that's huge. A backup that can still defend and knock down threes. I like this Clipper roster. I really do. I think Lawrence Frank has done a good job putting his team together. I think they're all excited because they expect Quail to play at least 55 games, I would imagine, if not 60. You look at Zubac, who's getting better before our eyes. And then we got James Harden. And coming off an unbelievable season. And to me, by adding Bradley Beal also, you insulate yourself in the playoffs from if James Harden shows up zero as another bad game.
Right, right. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I think Bradley Beal, I think he's a 2 or a 3. Which I mean option when it comes to
I think so.
a team.
He should be a legit number 2.
Right.
Though.
Because even when he had that season as a number 1 player, he hasn't had much success as a player. And to me, you can put up a lot of big numbers. I saw Kevin Love put up monster numbers in Minnesota.
I remember that. Kevin Love was putting up, hey man,
and they were winning 20 games.
And some people were saying he made a legit. He made you think about it. Was he the best power forward ever? Because his numbers were ridiculous.
They were ridiculous, and I was telling people. I remember Rick Kamler was a guy from Minnesota who did a lot of radio. He did NBA TV, and I would argue with him. I would say Kevin Love is not that good. Somebody on the team that bad, somebody has to get the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Now, not that he's not a good player, but somewhere else he'll be the third option.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel about Beal, because even when Russell Westbrook went to Washington for that 1 year, Russell was the lead dog, but Russell is also a willing passer. And Bradley Beal and him had success, and they made the playoffs.
Yeah, now then, look, man, I like this move for the Clippers. I like it for Bradley Beal. He's going to a good coach.
Right.
He's going to a team, the veterans that understand how the league works and how people work and kind of lead them along until you need the band together. Let them get their work in. So I love this move for the Clippers. I love it for Bradley Beal. I think it gives him a chance to reset and to prove everybody and remind everybody the player he was before he went to Phoenix. So there's nothing about this I don't like.